You gonna get ID or not?
Huh?
You gonna get ID?
I need to if you're threatening me with my arrest. Hold on, sir. Hold on that. No, allow me, sir. Sorry.
On March 12, 2024, police responded to a report of a man staying in a commercial property. The situation quickly escalated when the man refused to show ID, leading to tensions over rights and property ownership.
The dog's asleep facing that way. He's on the couch. I said, you know what, I'll wait for somebody to get here. Face this dog to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even make contact with him, but I wanted to make sure I had something to get a dog off of him.
4121, go ahead.
If you can change this to a...
Oh, shit.
Report 517 Airport Road and 3 Burger.
You're back.
Get your dog on. I'm gonna fucking look at it. Put him in that big closet. He's protecting you. I'll fucking kill him. My house. This ain't your house. Well, I'm the one in here for the person that owns the place. Wait. Who owns it? You don't know the man? Mr. Brooks Stevenson.
The little one.
Okay. I need him. Come on. Turn your TV down. I'm working on that right now. We're doing work around the house, so you work on somebody. I don't need to. You don't? Holy shit. No, you just work at my house. I don't know this is your house.
Well, you're up in here.
This is commercial property. You gonna get ID or not?
Huh?
You gonna get ID
I need to if you're threatening me with my arrest.
Police search for property records while debating whether to arrest him for refusing ID. The man stays firm, defending his position.
Like you're working on it. Like you're doing
Hey,
smart ass.
no, let's do this, sir. Have a seat.
Hand my work
Right,
ain't
you
on
have
one.
a seat.
Hey, sir, I got
Have a seat right
get
now.
back.
Seat. I got a seat. Can I have a seat? Can I do it with the water?
Officers arrive and question the man about being on private property. He defends himself, saying he has permission, but refuses to show ID.
Where's your ID? Your ID.
It's at probably out right now. That's what I was trying to figure out what I need. Right now, you just I was taking a nap. I'm kind of like thrown off right now. I can get you all the information you know that I got permission to be here.
1711 Panama Mobile, 196.
I just told you, Mr. Wilson Stevenson. I can call you right now on the phone. If you give me the phone, I can call him right now. You can call him by looking up who owns the property. He'll tell you who's supposed to be here.
You say your ID's in your car?
Yes, I've done shown many cops of this building that I've been supposed to be here. Huh?
Is it unlocked?
What?
Your car?
I don't know if my car is unlocked right now.
Where's your ID gonna be at?
It'll be if you're looking at on my dash, my CV, it should be right next to the CV. If it's not on me right here or in my room right now.
All right.
So, hey sir, you can come out this back door right here. I can work you right to the car, bro, easy.
Is your back gonna hurt you if you do?
No, I have no problems with you showing how things. I have no more.
Can you help?
I'm stuff. I'm right now. You just work in my house right here.
As far as I know, it's not your house.
I know. I understand.
Because we've not been told. We've been told extra patrol. Just don't let the door shut all the way or we won't be able to get in. So you don't have a key to your house?
That door doesn't. It's over the other door where y'all came in.
Yeah, you see where we're going with this?
Yes, I understand.
It's kind of unusual.
And I've done shown as many times.
1711, we're going to be out front.
Sorry, that's CB. CB. You ever see here on my dash? The CB. See where I'm going? Behind the second steering wheel.
I see.
Right there.
Well, this is the first time I've been out. I was looking for a little girl.
So
that's run off.
about a month and a half ago, 2 other officers were in there screaming, yelling, "Hey, if you're in there, show up." And you're in that one locked room and wouldn't come out.
That wasn't me. Because I can tell you right now, for the last couple months,
Same vehicle. All your stuff's in there. Are you the person is this your registered owner vehicle?
Yes, Mr. Samples.
Maybe the one at a time is here. I'm saying it's hard telling what I'm doing. Well, where I'm going to go.
Your vehicle's here, you're here.
Not all the time.
219 teletype.
Comes down and he comes down and gets me up and we're doing stuff.
219.
New Orleans.
The man insists he knows the owner and has the right to be there. Officers remain skeptical and push for identification.
Phone until this officer got a little aggressive.
Yep, we're
I
good.
prove that stuff. So
055161420.
Police officer shows up, you do what he or she tells you to do.
10% back.
Courthouse.
Okay.
We've been told that to
you
patrol
got your
this
opinion, and I'll just handle it later on a different way. So.
All right. Can we get somebody on the computer to find out who this is owned by right now? Because at the point it wasn't
Hello.
going to be sold and refurbished as those.
It was. They bought it over a year ago.
£41.21 looking at 97. 97. Teletype 219.
Go ahead. It belongs to a
10-4 Daryl Martin Sample.
Stevenson WP Trust.
Georgia license not valid.
10-4. There's no phone number though.
We'll find something. Call. Is there anybody at the in the office that can TLO? Do you have his number offhand so we can call him? Yeah. Let's quit playing that game. All right, I'm gonna go get his phone.
219, that's a correction. It is a valid. Sorry.
10-4.
£41.21. Sunday's not going to be here. Saying that's for. That's one.
Todd?
No, it just says Stevenson WP, the
41
third.
Family, show me 51 to that 33.
Stephen WP.
This was 1420 Darla Avenue, Rural Orange, at I is the
You have Mr. Wilson.
Yes, sir. My Todd, Mr. Wilson Stevenson, that right there. I just talked to him today, and his son John and Todd.
31 and top 1097 Royal Orange.
After confirming ownership details, officers decide to give him a warning instead of arresting him. The man remains frustrated but avoids jail.
I'm getting out at Royal Orange.
That's fine.
All right, good. I'm glad to hear it. I will. I'll do it. All right. Well, we're going to make sure everybody knows that you've got him here. And, good. All right. And I'm pretty sure he knows now that if an officer ever asks for his ID, he's damn sure better get it. All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. Well, now we're straight. I guess I've turned it off. Well, we didn't get dog bit. Should I not arrest him for resisting, refusing to give his ID, or should I just let him go with a warning? What do you think? What would you like? Would you like to go to jail? Would you like for me to let you out of handcuffs?
4121 Family 97.
All right.
97.
I think a warning's appropriate.
Warning's appropriate. You got a handcuff key on you. You have a key to that door.
No, there's no door to lock. I don't understand what's. I can get in.
It was locked the last time I was here.
I understand most of them should be unlocked. The only one, like I said, you busted that one down. The one by the laundry room, it's the only one that's really easy to get into.
That one?
No, not this one that run around the corner.
So, like I said, about a month and a half ago, I was looking for a missing girl. Reported she was by the library. I knew this was abandoned, so I come back here and your car was here. Dogs are inside. I'm like, why wouldn't somebody tell us somebody's living here? Then I went over to that door. It was ajar. Open. It wasn't open that far, but the little wire wasn't wrapped around. So I opened the door. I'm like, and there's a canoe in here. So I had another patrol unit come over here. We wandered all around. The dogs were out. They weren't in the cage. And the only door that wasn't open where your stuff is here is that, like if you go right straight through that door right there. That's locked currently. That was the only one. So we're like, well, maybe he's hiding in here. He just didn't want to talk to us. So we sat there. We were probably in there 30 minutes. I'm like, well, okay. So, like I said, from the outside, you couldn't open this door.
Yes.
So we came back out this way. I tried to. You can't close that door and leave the wire. So I just kind of pushed
that's why he got me hired out here to
and I said, okay. So I told that patrol sergeant, I was like, keep an eye on it.
I'll talk to him. I've even been down to the police department in the last year or so. Like even last night, I was hanging out on my front deck and
I called code enforcement, and they're like, we don't know of anybody living there or whatever.
So that's why I even went down to the office one day because I had to come. Like when I first moved here, I expected the people to come up here and question it. So I was first had it all done down here. Probably like the third, fourth time. I thought, okay, maybe I should go down to the police department and say, hey, I'll let you guys know, hey, there's someone out here and blah blah blah. And like I said, y'all need to come back here and hang out because there's been a few officers.
All that trash has accumulated. Now, I'm not saying it's yours, but that trash in there has accumulated. I'm assuming they're not picking up trash here. So if that has to be yours...
The man explains past visits by officers and how he's been living there. He expresses concern about being treated unfairly.
So yeah, now it's about to here to get all this cleaned up, and that's why it's back out, out the way.
All that is accumulated. It wasn't like that the last time.
Oh yeah. I understand. My other job too was working security out in Live Oak. That's where I've been back and forth. And so I may have been out here, and one of my friends was with me. I could have been somewhere else and stuff like that when the dog was home. It's not necessarily the vehicle being here. Because then the boss has to come down here and does things. So I'm maybe going with him for a day or two. This guy bought this. He brought parking here and down over in Parker stuff. So.
After the hurricane was the time to buy.
Oh yeah, I was in hurricane, and that's what it was. Kind of fun out. They repaired the roof, but to get the building back up to modern code after hurricane, it was going to cost too much. And they were like, no, they get rid of it, and they sold it. And this guy's planning on putting apartment complexes in it. Right now, it's in the government, in the city council's hands. So.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is so old. That's why most of it got torn down. I guess he's done.
I guess so.
I guess he's done. So
196 is 10-8.
Actually, can I get some information from you?
10-8.
Yeah.
196. Do you want us to close this call?
Ciccarelli and Sergeant Thor still 10-12 speaking with him, but you can close it out with no action taken.
Super.
An incident number. And the name and badge numbers.
He continues discussing his situation, mentioning he's a veteran and feels disrespected by how officers handled things today. Before leaving, the man criticizes the police department for how they handled the situation, promising to contact his attorney.
Rights on certain things, and I do believe even what he said was wrong. So,
my name is Officer Ciccarelli. It's C-I-C-C.
C-I.
C-C.
C-C.
A-R-E.
A-R-E.
L-L-I.
L-L-I.
Tensions rise as officers escort the man outside to verify his story. He continues to argue about his rights and past police visits.
Yeah, if it comes down investigated and there's nothing wrong, y'all, it's part of your policy, then that's how it be. But I don't believe that. So, not to be thrown in handcuffs the way I was thrown in handcuffs, and hopefully that video will come out and show how aggressive he was. So, in my own spot after I just got woken up, you saw it. I was just woken up from things, trying to explain things, and I'm worried about my dog was attacking people and this and that. I'm a vet that just had things. So,
L-A-R.
L-A-R.
M-O-R-E.
M-A, what? L-A-R-A-M.
O-R-E.
O-R-E, okay, sorry.
196 is his badge number. That's the captain.
Okay, he's the captain. Okay, and your name, sir?
I am Thor. T-H-O-R-E.
That's an interesting name. And badge number?
1711. Sergeant.
That's Sergeant, okay. Thank you. And so no incident number. Okay.
There is an incident number. There will be no report.
That's what I'm talking about. So there should have been some kind of call for you guys to come out here to come into the building.
No.
So you just go around in the random buildings?
How many signs are out here? No trespassing. Okay.
So that means you guys are trespassing on property that you wasn't invited over to. Correct?
I'm not here to...
I'm not either. I'm just kind of expressing where my concerns are with things. So these are things that I'll follow up about you guys' policies and laws, and we'll see if there was nothing done wrong, then hey, y'all know that I'm staying here, and they still there, go on. So let you know, guys, I'm the one here watching out for it for you guys too. Like I
And
said,
if your
you can pass it
owner
on.
would have notified the city that, hey, we're going to have, instead what they did was say, please extra patrol this building because people have broken into it since we got it.
That was over a year ago. Like I said, this is not the
Guess what?
This is not the first,
last
This is my first
time-
interaction that I've had. This is not
That's
the first
the
interaction
last
I have.
time
So-
somebody has said anything about this building. So the last thing we know is extra patrol it because people are breaking into it. I come here over a month and a half ago and see, well, shit, looks like somebody's living now in the building, not trespassing. Attempt to make contact with somebody here, and there's nobody here.
At the time, there was no one here.
Correct.
So, because every other officer comes and, come on the door, look at someone there, knock, and I come to the door and then I have a great conversation with them. But having cops come into a building that's supposed to be no trespassing, and then do what he just did to me, I have a problem with it as an American citizen. For a person that I wouldn't have fucking fought for and injured for it. Y'all just made a bad mark on Panama City Police, because at first I thought y'all had some great people around here. But your captain just fucked that up.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all I need to know right there. So I can get with my attorneys and we'll go from there. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good day.
The video ends with the man vowing to take legal action. Feeling his rights were violated, officers leave without filing a report. No charges were filed. The man was released with a warning after refusing to show ID. He plans to seek legal advice, believing his rights were violated during the encounter.